Okay, we just can't get out of the attic, can we? This floor is soft and spongy. This floor is soft and spongy. Those ramps are slippery. Okay? Those pipes should have been covered over. Those wires should have been covered over. We talked about that in a couple videos, the attic video and the water heater video coming up. Alright, but this is the HVAC indoor air handler. But we're still talking. We've got a split purlin right there, and then up here where we used to have our bracing, we got a split rafter right there. Can you see that? I got a still image of it. We'll get to the HVAC indoor air handler soon enough, and we're there. Hey, okay, our gas connection. Okay, it does have a sediment trap. You will not find that on the water heater. That's a good thing. Alright. So we got our care and use manual. So I'm not finding much wrong with the flue is supposed to be supported. And those supports, to be honest, those supports are kind of weak. You can kind of look at the little supports over there, but you're supposed to have something on there. Something besides nothing. Okay. On the cooling system, we've got these nice cables here. And you got the cradle that's holding the unit up, but the cradle underneath the evaporator coil, but the cradle extends out past the pan. And water, I've seen it, you know, from the evaporator coil, water will run out, miss the pan, and fall onto the floor. This cradle should have been just pulled back just a little bit. Something should have been done, and it's being supported, by the way, by a cracked rafter, so something needs to be done about, so that whole arrangement needs to be rearranged. Moving on along is our evaporator coil primary drain line, and I get it, they sell them at the store, but most manufacturers do not like shallow traps on an indoor air handler because they can evaporate quicker than a deep trap, and water can self-flush. So the water's coming in here like you're running the air conditioner a nice long time. Air's holding the water up in there. Like you can kind of see it back up in there. And then you turn it off, and the water drips out like that. And most of the water goes through here, and it just kind of comes through here like a super roller coaster, and vacuums it out. And this goes to a sewer pipe. So then sewer gases can come up, go inside of your coils, and then get redistributed around the house. And this P-trap, this drain line and P-trap up to so far, they should have insulation on them. And then we've got a clean out over there, and a clean out over here. And on the high side of this one, it should have a cap on it. Because if you don't have a cap on it, you know, I was talking about how fast that would drain. It might not drain at all, and then it comes through your pan, and then it goes through your rod. All these things are connected in some kind of way, related to each other for sure. Then let's come to the duct, and that's the order. Up here we got some suitcase latches, and it's 20 by 25 by 1, or you can put a 4 in here. I did not crush the filter like that. The filter's dirty. 25 by 1. I did that because I wanted to be able to show you how to work the buckles. I didn't want to be foolish. More foolish. Then, as we move along on our air conditioning duct, and it looks like most of this might have been replaced, but you're not supposed to have more. You're not supposed to have more than ½ inch sag in your duct. See what it looks like over here. You're not supposed to have more than ½ inch sag in your duct. You're not supposed to have more than ½ inch sag in your duct. Then, attic power vents are beyond the scope of this inspection, but the thermostats are too high for me to reach, and I don't inspect them anyway. And they look like they're fairly recent installations. Look at that. They don't look like they're very old. Probably because this attic feels so hot. I don't know. Or because the insulation is so poor that they were having trouble keeping the house cooled down, and so they put the attic fans in there. You improve the attic ventilation and improve the attic insulation. That means taking the insulation out and replacing it. It's a relatively low price point, and you start seeing the benefits, you start feeling the benefits, experiencing, living the benefits. But you get the benefits like right out of the gate from day one, and so that's kind of nice. And the return on investment when the improvement pays for itself is pretty short time, so that's also nice.